Imagine this. You're out in the open sea, paddling through the calm waters of Patagonia. The sky is a stunning shade of blue, the air is crisp, and the only sounds you hear are the gentle waves and the occasional cry of a distant seabird. Then, out of nowhere, a monstrous shadow rises from beneath the surface. A gaping mouth, big enough to swallow a car, surges toward you. Before you can even react, darkness. Silence. You've just been swallowed by a whale. Sounds like something out of a nightmare, right? Well, for one kayaker and his father, this terrifying moment was all too real. This isn't just a story about survival. It's a journey into the incredible world of whales, their feeding techniques, and how sometimes nature surprises us in the most unexpected ways. Stay with us as we unravel this jaw-dropping tale, along with other astonishing incidents of people who have been swallowed. Yes, swallowed by whales. It was supposed to be an ordinary kayaking trip. A young athlete, Adrián, and his father were exploring the beautiful waters of Patagonia. They paddled through the icy blue waves, completely unaware that they were venturing into the feeding ground of one of the ocean's most massive creatures, the humpback whale. Then, in a split second, everything changed. A colossal mouth broke through the surface, swallowing Adrián and his kayak whole. His father, frozen in shock, could only watch as the sea devoured his son. But before panic could fully set in, Adrián was back. The whale had spit him out, almost as quickly as it had taken him in. He surfaced, gasping for air, as his father scrambled to capture the surreal moment on his phone. You might be wondering, do whales actually eat people? The short answer is no. Humpback whales, despite their enormous size, feed almost exclusively on tiny creatures like krill and small fish. They use a fascinating technique called bubble net feeding, where they blow bubbles in a circular pattern to trap fish near the surface. Then, with one enormous gulp, they suck in the fish, and sometimes, by pure accident, an unsuspecting human. The good news: humpback whales physically cannot swallow a person. Their throats are simply too narrow, only about 38 centimeters wide at most. So while they might scoop you up in their massive mouths, their natural instinct is to spit you out once they realize you don't belong there. Believe it or not, Adrián isn't the only person who has found himself inside a whale's mouth. In 2021, lobster diver Michael Packard had an eerily similar experience while diving off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts. One moment, he was swimming peacefully. The next, total darkness. A force like nothing he had ever felt before pushed him through the water. And then he realized he was inside a humpback whale's mouth. For nearly 30 seconds, he struggled, trapped inside the beast. Then, just as suddenly, he was ejected back into the ocean, alive and miraculously unharmed. And the stories don't end there. A pair of kayakers in California, a tour guide in South Africa, all of them accidentally swallowed, only to be spat out moments later. But let's ask the big question: is there a whale that could actually swallow a human whole? The answer is yes, at least in theory. The sperm whale, the largest toothed predator on Earth, is the only known whale species with a throat large enough to fully ingest a human. These deep-diving giants hunt colossal squid, some of which grow up to 14 meters long. If they can swallow such creatures, it's theoretically possible for a sperm whale to swallow a person. But here's the thing: there has never been a single recorded case of a sperm whale swallowing a human. Despite their size and strength, whales tend to be highly cautious around humans. Even when they do interact with people, they rarely show aggression. So, should you be afraid the next time you're out at sea? Not at all. Whales are majestic, intelligent creatures, and incidents like these are incredibly rare. If anything, these stories remind us just how powerful and awe-inspiring nature can be. But still, if you ever find yourself in the mouth of a whale, just remember, stay calm, hold your breath, and wait for the ride of your life. If you enjoyed this incredible story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating tales from the natural world. See you in the next adventure.